So DJ Vlad interviews Dank Demoss, and I don't think that she liked the questions he was asking very much, but I'll let you be the judge. This is part one. Dank Demoss went on DJ Vlad, and she finally gets to tell her part of the story, that is the Lyft driver incident, right? And some other things that they talk about. Now, this is one of two parts that's already out. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. But they go on to first start talking about her upbringing. They go to talk about how she was on this reality show called Deb's House, which her real name is Deb Antony, I believe. And she's the mother of one Waka Flocka. The show was based on the producer finding musical talent. Dank Demoss was on the show. Eventually, she got kicked off and somebody else won, but she got a lot of fame and notoriety from this reality show. And so DJ Vlad plays the IG video where she taped this IG driver. He declined to take her on this trip that she wanted to go on to, I guess, her cousin's house, something that she says. In any case, this is where this part of the video starts, all right? Now, this is DJ Vlad, so I have a still here, a thumbnail, if you will, but I will play the video in the background so you can hear the audio, all right? But I'll still put the fair use banner up top because this is DJ Vlad's video, and you gotta be careful with his stuff because he will give you a copyright strike. So before we get into the video or the audio reaction, fair use.
The guy was basically saying that he didn't have room in the back and he was worried about his car getting damaged.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at her. Do you think that you wouldn't be worried if your car was getting damaged? Look at her. I think somewhere in the video, in the beginning of this video, she talks about how much she weighs, and said at one point her lowest was like 3 something. Now she's over 500 pounds now, I think. And look at her. I mean, in the video, if you watch it, I'll leave a link to it in the description box. She's literally, you might have seen the thumbnail. She's literally holding her belly. Okay? Yeah.
And why did you start recording him at that point?
Because that's what I do. I record my life. I'm a vlogger. I vlog. Mm-hmm. I make mini vlogs on Instagram, So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I record everything. But in that moment, I couldn't believe that it was happening to me, So I'm like, dang, really? This is what we really doing? Like, this is real? So I'm like, okay, you know what? I put my phone out because I wanted to show people, like, this is really happening to people like me,
People like you who?
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I mean, I'm not going to say it, but you get it, right? People like her. Okay. You can't believe it. It was a medium-sized Mercedes, and how you look at this current moment, he made a judgment call, and I don't think he was wrong. And DJ Vlad, either in this video or the part 2, he's going to explain why he doesn't think, or he's going to go more in depth into why he doesn't think this driver was wrong.
And that happened. I didn't expect it to blow up or go viral. One day I just woke up doing my little videos, little TikTok videos, and I started seeing me everywhere. I was just like, dang, I'm going viral.
Oh, really?
And sure enough, it was that video. So that's how that happened.
Now, the guy wasn't really being mean, though. I feel like he was trying to be nice. Mm-hmm. He was saying, hey, I'll refund, I'll cancel the ride. I think he offered to Cashapp you the money, and so forth.
No, he didn't offer me to.
He didn't say Cashapp?
I mean, let's be honest. The guy was being nice at that time. He didn't talk down to her. He didn't call her names. He didn't outwardly or forwardly disrespect her or anything like that. He said, you know what? No, I can't do that. He understood the situation. This woman, she's a bigger woman. And if you say the wrong thing, you can get into a lawsuit, or, yourself, you're going to be demonized if you treat this, if you don't treat this delicately. So he did his best, but she still took it as, discrimination because he didn't want to give her a ride. For obvious reasons. If you've made it this far in the video and you're still here, thank you again for your viewership. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever I go live or drop new content. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, please do so by hitting the Cash App $sign Mr. Normie. And you can also go to my Ko-Fi page, ko-fi.com/workingmanmg. Also, I'm trying to build a community on Locals. So if you would, go please check out my Locals page and you can join for just $5 a month. You can post and we can build a community of like-minded working men over there. Thank you for your time. Now back to the video.
Yeah, he didn't offer me no money.
Okay.
His offer was cancel it and call another ride.
Call another car.
You know, but.
Right. So then you post it and it starts to go viral. Mm-hmm. Well, you tag Lyft in your post, and Lyft actually responds.
They did.
They said, please know that we don't condone discrimination of any kind, and we're really committed to making things right for you. Please reach out.
I remember that post because I believe I did a video about this. She posted to her IG, Lyft, she tagged Lyft in the post or the video, and Lyft was one of the first people to respond to it. And then afterwards, of course, somebody told her, you can get some money off of this, you can get a bag off of this, discrimination, and it took off.
To us directly so we can investigate this matter further, ensure it is addressed appropriately and as soon as possible. We're looking forward to hearing from you soon. They also said, we're disheartened to look at this driver's unacceptable behavior. Please DM us your earliest convenience for additional support. We'd like to address this as soon as possible. So did you speak directly to Lyft after that?
I never spoke to them.
Okay, because they're asking you to basically DM them.
Yeah, but I never spoke to them.
Okay, but then you went and got some lawyers.
I did.
Okay, so did you go to multiple lawyers, or this first lawyer that you reached out to, they took on the case?
I reached out to one law firm, and I don't remember what that was, and they couldn't help me, so they referred me to the lawyers that I have now, and it worked out.
They didn't want to take the case because they probably thought it was ridiculous. And so they referred you to somebody else that was, hungry, didn't care what kind of cases they took or what it looked like. So that's how you have the lawyer or the legal representation that you have now. And yeah, it was successful because, anything can be considered discrimination nowadays, right? Again, this guy wasn't being mean, he wasn't being disrespectful or anything like that, but just the declining of you riding with this man alone was enough. And he was in my opinion, his right to do so. But according to lawsuits and, the culture we have nowadays, it was discrimination.
Okay. So did you officially file a lawsuit or did you negotiate with Lyft at that point?
I filed.
Okay. So you filed a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that lawsuit ongoing?
Yes.
Okay. How much are you asking for?
I'm not asking for anything right now. It's still ongoing.
She lying. You mean tell me you filed a lawsuit, but you didn't ask for any specific dollar amount? I mean, what?
You're stupid.
So why you filing a lawsuit if you're not, you don't want no money? $1 million, $2 million, $10 million. I mean, what you want? You got to put a dollar amount on your pain. That's what every woman does today.
Right. But I mean, a civil lawsuit has a dollar amount to it.
Mm-hmm,
right?
But I'm not talking about that. I'm not asking,
Okay, fair enough. But you are suing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's ongoing, that means that you guys haven't settled and so forth.
Well, there you go. So at the time of this recording, which would be Sunday, you'll probably see this Monday morning, Monday afternoon. At the time of this recording, Dank Demoss' lawsuit with Lyft is ongoing. She says she hasn't set a dollar amount yet, but I'm sure one will be procured, one will be made eventually. In the next video, which I'll do here in another day or two, the second part of this, DJ Vlad goes in depth into why he believes that essentially her lawsuit is frivolous or it was stupid. Now, he's not going to tell her that, but he's going to give her reasons why the driver isn't at fault. And to a lesser degree, Lyft isn't at fault. He had a right to refuse service, and Lyft isn't at fault for him making that decision. In any case, you see it, right? And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about this weight challenge woman and her lawsuit with Lyft down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on the way out of the door. And remember, Dank, reality checks are free. See you next time.